Hey, it's Leonie from HelloLedger. Most people think that working with your accountant is just about lodging tax returns and keeping your books straight. But real support from an accountant should be much more. They should be there to help you make decisions faster, reduce tax stress early in your business, and keep cash flow under control all year around, not just at tax time. But the problem is that's not how most accountants work. Let's say right now you have a question about your business or tax. Who do you turn to? Your accountant, of course. So you call your accountant, but they're in a meeting. So you think, I'll send them an email. I'll get my question answered that way. But days later, you're still waiting, and the decision you need help with, or the question you need answered, is still there. That's before the real chaos kicks in, with dealing with your annual tax work or getting some bookkeeping underway or sorted out. Emails, follow-up emails, phone calls here, Zooms there, messages, emails, attachments, information, everything scattered all over the place. That's the old way, and it leaves you stuck and waiting. Waiting for a reply, waiting for your accountant to help you so you can move forward. That's why we work differently at HelloLedger with our own app to give you something better, so you're not stuck in that old back and forth system and getting something clearer, faster, and actually helpful when you need it. Let me show you what it looks like inside the app. So first we'll start with a home page or dashboard. Think of it as your control panel. Everything here in the one place at the touch of a button from your phone. So first thing I'll just show you here are the action items. Action items are all the tasks that are with you. At the touch of a button you can select a task and complete it right from this home screen. So that might be an acknowledgement, uploading information, completing a form, anything like that. Now we're going to go through in this demo account what we call teams or channels. So teams might be actually someone like myself or another person in HelloLedger. Just go into the HelloLedger chat for myself with a typical client, and you'll see in here messages between client backwards and forwards. Anything can be written here, shared. You can share attachments, upload files, take photos. You can actually see the little record symbol there. You can record a little message through the app there as well. Just showing you here also on any screen where you see up the top chat files actions. You can swap between the modes, so chat, files, actions. Again, going back to that action or point I mentioned earlier. Files, just to explain these here, any files that you physically upload will appear here. Also in this files section on the one-on-one chat with myself, you'll find a number of folders. So the folders might be specific for specific tasks. For example, tax. In this file we've got BAS information, and any files are loaded and stored up here. I'll go back. To go back a level, you just click the blue square with the white dots. Go back to start here. You can also find information here. I help clients keep on top of their capital gains on assets such as shares, rental properties, etc. Keep all the information safely here at the touch of a button so you can find it when you need to. Might just go back here to the home dashboard screen here again. I'll just talk to you more about the channels again. So we'll start with HelloLedger Pulse. All clients have access to HelloLedger Pulse. This is where we share quick updates, tax reminders, lots of little heads ups, messages to keep you ahead of things and not scrambling at the last minute. Some of these I've just shared recently is a quick super health check. Good time to do that at least once a year. Information, as you'll see here, is a little attachment here. You can open that up and read that. It's the super health check steps from the ATO, taking you through what they recommend in making sure you've checked your contact details are correct with your super, check your super balance and employer contributions, check for any lost or unclaimed super, check if you've got multiple accounts and considering combining them, and also checking you've got someone nominated as a beneficiary if something happens to you, pass away, want your super to go to your family members, etc. So HelloLedger Pulse is is really good for a good value for clients, and that's what we share information also on business. For business owners, might get specific business tips or strategies, and also individual clients and business owners tracking work related or tracking business expenses. The other channels we have here, as an example, we've got Hello Tax Clarity here. I'll just take you to the start of that chat. It's a new program that we're running shortly, basically to help people understand tax a bit better and move from being a stressful situation to being something that they're clear on, and business owners can take control of how tax, rather than letting tax and its impacts take control of you. So in here, this will be a new program we're offering where we can actually take people through getting clearer on tax and how it's affecting their businesses. Another channel I have here is called Green Drops. It's essentially a new program as well for our sister brand called the Sustainable Ledger, run through the HelloLedger app. Basically, it helps business owners get clear on business owners who want to make a difference in terms of their environmental impact. We know sustainability is a big issue currently. This is to guide business owners through that and to make real changes in their business to make a difference. Next thing we'll show here are flows. Flows, short for workflows, essentially, step by step, taking you through different processes. So just bring up here, we've got here in this demo account a number of workflows or flows. So we've got, we will take all our HelloLedger clients through onboarding through here. If you've got, we're preparing here, this one, company BAS, for example, for September for a business. This takes you through step by step, reconciling your Xero file, checking your bank reconciliation, bank statements, do you need help, and all the way through to it's ready for HelloLedger to help you prepare your BAS. Just another one here, we'll have a look here. This is a new client onboarding, as mentioned. We'll take you through all the steps here to joining HelloLedger, getting the information from you to get you on our client systems, and also setting up with the ATO. And client to agent linking to clients may or may not be aware of, but a process that's been in for 12 months that all accountants have to do with clients who have more complicated structures like companies, trusts, super funds. We have to get your verification through the ATO that you want us to be a tax agent. So that's just a little example of flows here. Now we'll have a little look at what we call quick links. Quick links are one-click links, as they say, to specific links. So book a call. If you want to book a call with HelloLedger, for example, this one here is, I think, for a 1 hour appointment coaching call. Look in here, pick a date where you want to have a meeting with myself or someone in the team, and basically you can do that straight from their phone, or straight from your phone via the app. The next link I'll just quickly show you here is our blog page. So we're continually updating our blog and providing more articles, tips, information to our clients, all here accessible at the touch of a button. Next thing I'll just show you, so you can scroll to the right to see any more links that are accessible here. Now I'll just show you requests really quickly. While you can do it one-on-one in the chat, ask any questions or ask for any services, you can also use the request service option to ask a question, or basically ask, if you want to set up a new company, basically just click the little plus symbol, type in your topic, type in your description, upload any information, submit it, and that'll come through to me to have a look at and take you through it. Next thing we'll look at here is any meetings. So if you have any meetings that you've booked that we've then, like for example, what I just showed you before, we'll pop that in your calendar here so you can see it in the HelloLedger app. You can join the meeting from here. You can accept the meeting from here. You see the little agenda we might have to explain what the meeting is about. Meetings will be recorded, so we generally try and offer that feature for all our calls, so that way you can come back and listen to it at any time, and it's all safely stored in here. After the meeting recording, you'll be able to jump back in here and have a look at it. The other thing we do have here finally that I'll just mention is resources. So it's basically an area where we've set up to keep useful guides, how to program links, so you've got them in one place without having to chase or look for them later. So for example, we've got 2025 tax time resources, so we've got information for business owners, tax planning. This is our tax planning guide here. Then we also have for clients when we're ready to do your tax work, we've got some little guides just to explain to you what information we might need, or information just so that you understand a little bit more about tax. HelloLedger is all about making information accessible to you and also helping you understand tax and your situation a lot better. So that's why you'll find we've got lots of resources here for you. And some new resources we've just started building out for clients. Money Matters for individual clients. So weekly we're just sending out little tips, short, I guess, guides like this, so they're easy to digest and can sort of keep you up to date and more in touch with your personal situation. This one here is the new one coming out this week about boosting super early. And we've got some guides for business owners, so just started these now, looking at business owners keeping business and personal spending separate. Can be a big problem for some new business owners in particular, or even people who've been running businesses for years. Paying yourself a real wage, we go through, I guess, considering owners that are on the books in structures such as companies versus sole traders and partners in partnerships. I guess it doesn't matter, both situations you should define what's your wage out of the business rather than just ad hoc spending and drawings. Protect what matters. This is all about estate planning, asset protection, structuring. So this guide, which is coming out soon, is about getting business owners to think about estate planning and going beyond, will, although making sure you have a will is obviously really important. But these are just good resources. We like to arm all our clients with anything that's going to help them with their business or their personal situation. Just a couple of other quick things we'll just show here. There's a search icon. When you click on that in the top left-hand corner, if you want to find anything that has been written, any word, key phrases, documents, let's type super for example. It'll look through, you can actually specify if you want to look through messages, files, actions, etc., or you can just look through everything, find anything that has super or superannuation in it. It's a really handy way to find things. I guess it's coming back to what we're saying. We're trying to make any interaction, anything we work with you, easy to find, easy to deal with, so you can find it later on, or at any time when you need to. So that's all I have at the moment for the HelloLedger app, just taking that through you and showing it to you in action. We really think once you've worked this way with HelloLedger, with our clear workflows, instant answers and everything in the one place, that you'll find it hard to imagine a situation of working with another accountant that doesn't work this way, and also going back to the inbox chaos and not being able to find emails and not being able to find information. So if you'd like to experience this yourself, get in contact with HelloLedger and myself, and we'll see if we can give you a deeper dive into the demo of the app, and also get you set up for a bit of a demo to see yourself how working with HelloLedger and the